Hello folks, this is an impromptu video. You're out my window of the caravan looking in at me in my little desk, and I've just been sharpening this knife. This is my twisted assisted Lanny's clip, if you like, or modern clip point. Fantastic knife, available now at Twisted Assisted. Go to Instagram, check out Twisted Assisted, and it'll take you through to where you can buy these for $39.99. An amazing buy. VG10 steel, carbon fibre, which is beautiful. It's not your cheap carbon fibre, and it is all carbon fibre. Fit and finish, absolutely beautiful. I love this knife. Really nice. Just dropped. We just got it after waiting quite a while from China to get back to normal. Was just sharpening this. This is razor sharp. So, and I thought, well, why don't I do a sharpening video? I was talking about it yesterday on my live, and I thought, well, let's just do it. This is beautiful, absolutely sharp. Now I wish I'd have started in this, but that's the Twisted Assisted. Go over to their Instagram, go and check out what you can get for $39.99. That is an amazing buy. So I'm going to carry this again today. So what am I going to sharpen for you today? Well, I'm going to sharpen this. This is the Lathers, which is a French brand of knife. Beautiful cutlery, really are high end, beautiful. This is in bone, feathered buffalo bone, gorgeous. This is my designated steak knife. This is it now. I spent so long looking for a proper one. This is proper cutlery for cutting a steak. I love this knife. But as you know, when you're cutting on porcelain or whatever your dishes are made of, I'm obviously royalty, so porcelain or ceramic, it dulls blades, because ceramic are just renowned for dulling a blade. And this is only 12C27. So after about every 2 or 3 steaks, it needs a resharpening. Down here, you can see it is still really sharp. As soon as I go up to this end, listen, it's turning the paper over. You can see that. But down here, it's still okay. Just. So I'm going to sharpen this on the Lansky sharpening system, which is about, I don't know, £25, £26 when you get the diamond stones. Absolutely fantastic. And anybody can use it at any stage. I wanted to make this simple. This is a simple knife that just needs a simple sharpening system. That will do it. You very rarely need the diamond. When I use this just for eating, as long as I use the ceramic every now and then a bit of a strop, that usually brings this back. I'll let it go a bit longer and I'm doing the video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring you down and I'm just going to go through slowly. There's no rush. You know, if you don't want to watch the 2 sharpenings, because I'm also going to sharpen M390 on a Lansky turnbox, which is dirt cheap, but it will still sharpen my most expensive slip joints, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't have to spend any more money on high-end. Now, I have other ones because I like sharpening and trying different things, but this Lansky will do the job, especially when you've got the diamonds. So we'll do that one after this. That one, I've blunted this one just to let you see how easy the Lansky system is. This is just an absolute breeze to sharpen on it. So I'm going to bring you down to my table. There you go. Oh, let me just tighten this up because it will fall otherwise. There you go. Lansky system. So, what do I need? There's 2 different degrees on here. You can see on here. This top one is 20 degrees and then 25 degrees. That's for your bushcrafty knives. This is for everything else. In my world, it's everything else. So, it sits in there. So that's your angle set. You don't have to worry about angle anymore. 20 degrees for most pocket knives is absolutely fine. So this, I don't even know what this is. It's probably a wee bit shallower than 20 degrees, but it doesn't matter. This will put an edge on this knife for eating my steak. So all you're going to do is line up that in the middle. So that is completely in the middle, right? And it's sitting up straight, and that's it. That's where you want to keep that knife, whether you're on this side or this side. Move it right over. Don't turn the knife over. Just move it straight either side. Start up at the top of the blade and slowly go down. Yeah, top of the blade, slowly go down. Try not to jump off the end. Just get in the beginning. I can do it faster, but I'm going to do this at the pace you would do it if you've never used one. So slowly down, because you want to get right to the tip. You don't want a sharp knife and a dull tip. So I just make sure that I do the same. Now, on this knife in 12C27, that's probably enough. Maybe, you know, five goes at it. Just so that's it. 5 goes. Done that. So what's it like? Is it any sharper? Yes, it's definitely sharper. Not incredibly sharp. So what I do is I take them out. Isn't that amazing? 5 goes, just spills that, and you don't have any worries about what you're doing. Again, line this up nice and straight in the middle. Don't change your angle. Hold it steady. Don't push. So you're going to go like this, and 12C27, 8CR13, 420, all sharpened, so easy. vg10, I mean, all these sort of scales, 154cm, which is really just a variant of 440C. I know everybody thinks it's a wonderful super steel, but it's not. It's just a variant of 440C that maybe holds an edge a wee bit longer. Not that much, in my opinion, but it's a lovely steel. I love both them steels. I like 154cm because it gets a lovely shiny edge, razor sharp edge. But so does 440. So anyway, waffling on. So that's it done. About 5 goes. I didn't even count, to be honest, because I was that busy talking. So what's it like? Not bad, but it could do with another couple of goes. So just do another couple of goes. There we go. So when I'm doing it, I sort of speed up because I know how I'm going to do it. Yeah, and that's just after a while you'll get how to do it and not how to round it. So what's that like now? Yep, that's getting better again. So I take that out of the way and I bring a little strop. Any strop will do. This is just a wee block of wood. I stuck 2 bits of leather on and it does absolutely fine. So all I'm trying to do is take off any little burr or rough edges that I put on this. Just give it a nice little strop. Everybody has different ways of doing it. Most of the time I just do this and just go across the top of it. I love stropping because it gives your knife an absolutely screaming edge, which is nice. Lovely and smooth. No kinks, no nothing. So again, 5 goes either side or roughly thereabout is usually enough. Listen to that. Isn't that's perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. Took no time at all to bring it from dulling to razor sharp again. So that'll do another few stakes before I have to touch it. And usually after a couple of stakes, I get this out, put it in my hand like this because I'm used to sharpening now, and just do that. But that's over years I've been doing it, so I wouldn't try that now. Here's another little tip for those who are just starting out and you want to practice freehand. This is the perfect system. You've got diamond stones, you've got ceramic. Bottom hole, put that in there. Hold it like this in front of you. Keep it nice and level, or even put it on the table like that, nice and level, and there's a nice way to practice freehand where you're judging where the knife's going to go. Fantastic way to practice, and then eventually you'll get to the habit where you'll just do it like this here. Dangerous, but I've never cut myself yet, so that's that side of it. So there you go, there's one knife done. That's ready for mistake, not tonight, probably tomorrow night. M390, but Paddy, you wouldn't use a cheap sharpening system on M390. It's a piece of metal. It doesn't know this is cheap, so I just whisper and I call it very expensive. This is the very expensive M390 sharpener. See? I'll put my finger in its ears. The knife doesn't know. Hold its ears when you're talking about cheap. So, here we go. I'm going to put these in here at the 20 degree because that's what I do most of my pen knives at. Now, turn that round and ready to go. What's this M390 like? You know what? Such a sharp... This is not sharp. Can you see it? not sharp. We'll agree on that. So I'll leave that there. This is M390 on a very expensive knife. Now, the one thing I will always suggest is do it nice and slowly. This is an expensive knife. I don't want to scrape all this blade, so I'll just do it nice and slowly. Oh, that is blunt. Can you hear that on it? These are not used that much because I've no real... I normally freehand, but I just wanted to show you that you don't need expensive gear to sharpen any knife. And again, just close the knife's ears. It doesn't know it's cheap. So there we go. So I'm just doing this to see if I can bring this edge back again. It's been blunted, and now I'm going to bring it back again. Set that out of the way. Let's see what it's like. Was that about 5? I think it must have been. Let's see what it's like. Oh, look at that. Heavens above. It is sharpened. This really cheap item has sharpened this really hard to sharp blade, people say. From tip to toe. It's just, all it's doing is just realigning them little knives that are blunt. You're not, this isn't magic. These are diamond impregnated stones. But don't push or try to go hard. You just go nice and slowly. And that has brought this used M390 that was blunting back to sharpness again. Do I want it sharper? Of course I do. So I'm going to get my other stones out. And again, let's do it again. It's just holding this straight. I think I've done that other one on the 25 degrees, you know. But do you want to know something? It doesn't matter. I did it on the 25, didn't I? And that was a sheer accident, right? But where do you see this? It doesn't matter. Because I'd realigned the metal at the end, at the apex of the knife. There we go. Now, how sharp is this? Not bad, but not great. So what I'm going to do is take it back to here and do 5 on this. I've done it on the 25 because I'm thick. And you can hear it starting to take it off. And these don't take too much metal off. They do take a bit, as long as you don't push like any diamonds. And what you'll do is if you go hard, they'll pull the diamonds out of it, and then you'll not get a long-lasting tool to use. So here we go. Let's put this back in. There we go. And then we'll do this. There we go. Now, I hope this isn't boring you. I just think, you know, you can do long or short sharpening ones, but I think as long as I do it from beginning to end, it's the most important thing, because people want to see that you're actually sharpening something. There we go. How good is that? It's getting sharper now, and I'm going to do another 5 on this. And this will take a bit longer than a 12C27 because it's a harder steel. So I maybe have to go up and down twice as long, even 3 times as long. But the thing is, it will get sharp. Do not worry, it will get sharp. You might have to go a little bit longer, but that's because the steel is better. So I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to put it to my strap. And I'm going to be really honest with you, I'll maybe do this again freehand after this video is over. But I want you to see that the most anybody can do this. It's just get it there and try and keep trying until you do get it. I'm just going to clean that off a wee bit. There's some muck on here. So I just want to see, and again, I'm doing this a few more swipes than normal because it's M390 and it just takes that little bit longer. But it's not, you can see, I've done 2 knives and I don't know what we've done, 14 minutes, you know, and I've talked through lots of that. So It doesn't take long to get your knives screaming sharp. Now, I hope this is going to be... it feels it. It feels like it's going to be good. Listen to that. Can you listen? There's not much difference between that and the 12C27. It is sharp. It will do anybody to do anything. All done on a, let's close its ears, a very, very cheap system that is so easy to use. And as you get better, again, you can use it, you can bring it down here, and then you can do this freehand. I prefer doing this than I do using it in the torch, but learn how to do it on the big thing first. And that is absolutely perfect. Then, as you progress, you'll have 4 different sticks, 2 diamond, 2 ceramic, last year for donkeys, and I can just do it there. I don't even need the full length of it because I know what I'm doing. And you too will know what you're doing when you try it. Perfect. Take care. Paddy's away. Hope you enjoyed this. If you want any more little simple tips to sharpen and whatever the knife steel is that you're having trouble with, just let me know and we'll do some sharpening for you. All the very best. Paddy's away. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye now.